everybody, what's up? Dan Donegan from Disturbed here, and I am about to show you the song Asylum, the title track. This was the first song that we wrote for the record. Definitely the intro is quite a departure from anything we've done before. It ended up being our longest song. It's probably over 7.5 minutes or so. And it just kind of messing around with the acoustic one day and working on this piece. It ended up turning into the instrumental piece and build up really good, and it ended up being the lead-off track on the album. Everything's tuned down a half step. So you're going from D sharp and everything, you know, just half step lower from standard tuning. So I'll play it slow for you first, and it goes like this. That's the part, and it just keeps looping that part, keeps playing it. So regular speed, it would be like this. It just keeps repeating until the main riff kicks in. So as the acoustic part is going and just kind of continuing that loop, I come in with the solo part of it. I'm sliding up to the 7th fret. And I'm tapping harmonics. Between the 18th and 19th fret. And then right at the fret here, between the 14th and 15th, right at between the 12th and the 13th, right at that fret. So it goes like this. And then I hit these harmonics on the 5th fret, the first 2 strings, and then the 2nd and 3rd string. So that whole section once again. In that little section, I used a little bit of a whammy bar. So if you don't have a whammy bar, you could still play that. I just did it just kind of vibing out that part, just getting that vibrato from the bar. In this next section. This next part. Here we go. Then this next part, towards the end here, just moving up, kind of building up that end of that solo. It's coming up to some higher bends here. It goes. The ending note, it just kind of holds over and sustains. Here we are. Here's the main riff in Asylum. Pretty straightforward, just kind of driving riff. Everything tuned down half step. So you're going with D sharp, just going. It goes throughout a good majority of the song, all throughout the verses as well. And that goes throughout a good majority of the song. There's no really true chorus to it. Maybe it's like a two-part, whatever you want to call it. I'm starting off that riff on the 7th fret to the 1st fret, open to the 3rd fret. So once again from the beginning of that. I just slide up on that top string. Moving on to the true chorus riff of the song, which is going up to the 7th fret, and just really chugging out and just going. Doing that little gallop there. So. Back to the main riff. Here we are at the bridge riff for Asylum, and when it breaks down, it goes like this on guitar, slightly rolled back on the volume or a little bit less distorted. And if you want to change the channel on your amp, and it goes like this, starting on the 7th fret. So regular speed. And then when the full band kicks in, I'm just doing that same progression, but doing it with the lower notes and the bar chords. Coming out of that section, I'm going to the 3rd fret, and I go. On this chord, I'm keeping my 1st finger on the 3rd fret, and I'm just, whether you're using your index finger or your pinky, I use my pinky most of the time, I just change that one note a half step, so I go. And that, when I'm chugging on the open E, then I just slightly touch that just to get a harmonic and move up on it. I'm just picking it, slightly touching the top string and just moving up on it. One more time, I'll show you coming out of that. The 2nd fret, 1st fret to the 2nd fret. Back to that main chorus riff. By the time I'm getting to the outro, I like to combine a couple different of the riffs throughout the song and work them into a newer version of the riff. So I'm taking 2 different pieces of the riff and I'm just combining them. So I'll take this part of the riff, and now I'll just chug on that E for a while and stay on it instead of playing it like I did earlier in the song. And then I'll work in the other riff, so it'll go like this. I just kind of hit that last 7th fret note and just kind of slide out of it. As the band kicks in, full band, right after the distorted bass riff, I do it a couple times throughout the song, right right after that distorted bass riff. I do it in the re-intro of the song. I also do it in the outro of the song. There's a couple different overdubs going on there, and the main one that sticks out the most is kind of a melodic run. I use with a wah pedal as well, and it goes like this. Here's another second overdub actually that's going once the band kicks in. You heard the last overdub that I showed you. There's another one underneath that's got some harmonics going as well. A little bit of wah to it as well. I start off at the 12th fret, just hitting the harmonics, just kind of strumming through them. And I go to the 5th fret. And here I go behind the bridge, and I just give it a slight bend just to get to that note. Here it is from the beginning. Here's the harmonics. And that goes along with the other overdub as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the title track, Asylum. Quite a few parts there, a couple overdub stuff. So really worked good if you got two guitar players to kind of pull off all those extra overdubs and stuff. But the main riff's pretty straightforward, so I'm sure you can do it even if you're by yourself as well.